So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hello Peter, watching. For me it's a real thrill to be here.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Go then. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
And here's the chance to counter. Rummenigge. What's going wide left? Well, don't worry too much about sophistication and style where Gennaro Gattuso's involved, but my goodness me, despite all of that, he's priceless to any team, isn't he?
Yeah, he's living proof of the benefits of keeping it simple, Peter. He's there to win the ball, and once he does that, he's just going to play it short and stick to his position a little deeper in midfield.
Which all sounds very easy, but it's brought him one mighty pile of success down the years.
And it works a treat, provided he's paired with the right folks around him.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Zola. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Pele, played out wide. Pele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Seedorf.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
And it's Romario. And it's Seedorf.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
He has found the way through. Pele! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Pele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Romario! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's good defending, very good defending. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Romario! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Now it's Pele. Oh, this is Romario. Tries a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They've played it short. And here's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Zola going face-to-face with his great rival. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Mateus. This might spell danger. And the shot! So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Gullit making good progress on the right-hand side. Leicester. No, he refuses to take the bait. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rummenigge receives it in a wide position. Rummenigge. That's tidy. Decent chance! Gattuso is a perfect combination of brain and brawn.
Manchester United can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, just skips, and Romario! Again, a brilliant save.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Corner number 3 coming up. Distributed tidily. There's the delivery. Thuram can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Azar. And here's Zola. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now who's going to be first to this? The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Manchester United go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
Left for a comeback.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Manchester United leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. So we're off again.
Manchester United definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And he's chosen to go back, and it's Vieira. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Zola. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Pelé. Pelé, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Mateus. Hazard. Strokes it back. Great vision. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Gattuso. Manchester United just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Pelé.
The attendance for this
Pelé.
match was 72,300.
Pelé carries the ball down the right. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 11, Pele.
He is through here.
Neymar. Number 14,
Lofted in. Picked a chance, surely! And that's a tidy finish. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Manchester United restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
They've played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Good ball, that too.
Gattuso. Veron conjures time and space where few can. Vieira.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 22, Gullit.
Nesta.
Number 20, Romario.
Totti.
Coming on the field, number 24, Francesco Totti. Number 15, Puskás.
Cruyff. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Antonetti. 75 minutes played. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Could move up a gear here. Now it's Puskás. And he's intervened well there. Cruyff. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Cruyff makes a dash for it. And it's Seedorf. Seedorf running with the ball. And that is expertly dealt with. And it's Gullit. And he's managed to get free. Gullit ploughing through the middle.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And here's Cruyff. He is just caressing the ball. And this is Gullit. Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
There will be 1 minute.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Seedorf. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Gullit. So that means another 30 minutes football. So that was the second half.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Level, we will go into extra time.
No winner so far, but somebody has to be the winner, and extra time is next. No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Nesta. Oh, can he get onto this? Vieira. And it's Hullet. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
He's being urged to shoot. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And here's Ibrahimovic. And he shoots! Oh, that could be pivotal! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it?
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Cruyff.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Ibrahimovic! Goal! And surely now, the result beyond doubt. And it is half-time in extra time.
Hello everybody, and a quick announcement now.
So was this when the game was won? Logic and experience would certainly suggest that, but who knows what the game still has to offer. And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Gattuso. Nesta. Thuram cuts out the pass. Vieira. Cruyff. Zanetti deals with that comfortably. And here's Seedorf. And Seedorf! Fantastic from Clarence Seedorf! A finish right from the top draw. It's all becoming so easy. He just absolutely speared that in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Manchester United, palpably stronger, better, superior. Hullet. Seedorf. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Puskás. Cruyff. And here's Ibrahimovic. And here's Pato.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Oh, what a mistake! Oh, shooting chance! And he's taking no chances there. And there goes the final whistle. Manchester United pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So straight into the action. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but...
And a chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Manchester United with the corner, there first. That has been slung wide. Seedorf. And that's gone loose. The ball has bounced loose now. Could move up a gear here. Solar. He's a sharp little ball here. And the finish! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Clarence Seedorf, he's a leader, he's a schemer, a controller, he's certainly a winner, he's all of those things, and he's much, much more.
I'll take it a step further, he's a serial winner on the European scene. In fact, it's that pedigree which I see as his greatest quality. He knows exactly what it takes to be a match winner, and he'll go about doing exactly that.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And here's Azar. Azar touches it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Oh, that's fabulous. Shot a goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's on it. Can he get away? Romario looking sharper, more menacing with every chance that comes his way. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Maldini calmly anticipates. Seedorf.
Manchester United really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Mateus.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Knocks it into space. Zola. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Zola. That is good alertness. Seedorf. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He might be in here! Now it's Azar. Shot, surely!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
And it's Hullet. Hullet.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well.
It's Pele! Now that is commitment to the cause. It's their second corner of the game. Backward it goes. Oh, good ball. He's had a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Vieira. Vieira conjures time and space where few can. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. And he's got a great chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead.
Vieira really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Goes for a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Mateus. Manchester United leading then, courtesy of the goal. Can he finish? Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they're threatening to fly away here.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Gattuso. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Zola is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Now he's off and running. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Manchester United sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. And we are back on the way.
Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rummenigge. Nesta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Passing nice and neat. The ball goes... Getting up there! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
A case now of complete control. Manchester United have their third corner. Cross to the back post. And he shoots! And a neat finish! They're back within reach! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pele. Now it's Romario. Oh, good spread. Nicely weighted ball. Hullet. Opts to play it back. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Vieira, a picture of focus and alertness. And here's Azar. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nesta. That's really well manoeuvred. Vieira, who's set up one goal so far. Rummenigge. And it's Vieira. Now it's Pele, and they can counter here. Zola. Mateus. Rummenigge and Mateus. Into the last quarter of an hour. Zola, there he goes, motoring forward. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Hullet wins the duel this time. And it's Neymar. And there's green grass ahead of him. Can he finish? Goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that. Clinical.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 22.
Manchester United now just needing one.
Number 5.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Romario. Number
Turan.
11.
And here's the chance to counter.
Coming on the field.
So, Jim, is that the
Number
manager
23.
telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Number
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Number 7.
And this is Nedved.
Substitution in progress.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Now it's Hullet. Saliba defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Pele. Iniesta. A lot of space ahead of him.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh, there's a probing ball. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that is as far as it goes. Manchester United can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that.
This is a hard one to take.
Any reflections
but
on what
we'll
you've
be
seen,
back
Jim?
strong.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
We're looking at the new incarnation of the famous Camp Nou, now even more prominent as the symbol of the Catalan capital. So straight into the action. Rummenigge! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he? Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Hazard gets on his bike and on the move. And here's Ibrahimovic. Mohamed Salah. Son Heung-min. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters.
It's Hazard! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Manchester United really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Seedorf. Desai looks to the other side, and it's Thuram. Still goalless at the moment. Seedorf. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn, and this is Zola. And that is expertly dealt with, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Son Heung-min. That's an imaginative pass. That's good vision. Stam clears it away. Desai clears. Salah. Van Nistelrooy, and he's been shifted off it. Zola. Can he spark a counter here? And he's picked out the run. And it's Hazard. Showing good feet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Costa Curta. Vieira. Played out wide. Solar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Half an hour played now. Zola has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Over to the right flank.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pinches it off him. I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. This is a promising build-up.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That'll be a throw-in. Desai. Here's Vieira. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Oh, some astute defending there. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. Rummenigge. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Pass somewhat off target. Spread to the right. Hazard. That has not gone well. And he's gone looking... Oh, he's been caught napping! Skims one in. That's going to go a long way. And it's half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How would you review the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. So let's get the ball rolling.
Manchester United are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Mohamed Salah will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Hazard. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Seedorf. But it's Thuram. Stam. That's destined for the flank. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Wow, look who's involved.
And it's Seedorf. And Hazard. Vieira. Decent chance! Superb goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And he's there to make the challenge. And here's the chance to counter. Defending was strong and firm. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss